an NAYGM member, delivering the nuclear promise is incredibly important to me. I want to see this country grow, and I want to see our children grow up in a country that has clean air, and nuclear power is the way to go.
I think the future of nuclear is promising because we're talking about working in a field that matters, and it matters to the environment, it matters to the nation, it matters to job security. So nuclear matters, and I think it's really, really going to be important.
It's important for the industry to work for delivering the nuclear promise. There's a number of pressures facing the industry, and really, number one is we have unprecedented cost challenges with the industry. We really have an opportunity for us to work together. We believe fundamentally that we can do so and build, an ability to, make nuclear sustainable, build enduring value, and really the energy source really for the future too, right? Substantial baseload power, zero emissions, and really it's technology of the future, right? Wind's important, solar's important, but nuclear's there, baseload electricity.
Well, so delivering the nuclear promise is really about advancing the future of the nuclear industry and about making sure everyone understands the value of nuclear and that what it brings to the table. It's very exciting to be in nuclear power right now, absolutely.
The number one thing in my life is my wife and my two daughters. So first and foremost, I work for them. And that's so much more than money. You think about what kind of example you want to provide to your own children. I want to work in industry that I truly believe is good for America, it's good for the city I live in, and I want to be proud to tell my girls what I do. We're going to have a great conversation one day about why I chose this career, and I'm looking forward to that, and I hope it actually inspires them to go in the same field.
One of the big things that NAYGN has done is it has gotten me very excited about the industry. I want to stay in this industry for my entire career, and I think DNP is part of making that happen.
If you look at the current fleet, we really can't make progress unless we preserve the current fleet, obviously. And so it's really important that all the stakeholders in the industry get together and sort of, help sort out where we're going.
And that's what delivering the nuclear promise is all about. It's really driving that efficiency and driving that effectiveness together as an industry. And it's the first time in my memory that we've come together as an industry aligned, moving forward collectively to make that process happen. And it's exciting to see it happening now, and we have a lot of young folks within the industry who are engaged in that process. So it's very exciting, and we're building that momentum now as an industry together.
So one of the big things that I'm most excited about for DNP is that we have standardized the NGET process as well as reduced the number of modules that need to be taken yearly, and that's just a great savings and efficiencies across the industry.
I am very excited to be a part of this team. Our project was very successful and innovative, but to be recognized on this level is amazing because it allows us to share this experience with others, and it is also a precedent that other plants can use for similar type changes to their operating license.
So every station has got the flex equipment. The flex equipment is designed to preserve the critical safety functions, and what that means is that if we have the primary safety equipment that's taken out of service for maintenance, then we've got a readily accessible backup equipment that we can use to preserve safety.
When you look at the amount of outage time that would have been spent replacing this pump, to be able to replace it online and preserve that nuclear safety, that really is delivering the nuclear promise, right? Because not only do you do things at a lower cost, but you raise that margin of safety.
I think the future of nuclear is bright. I think that we're going to really figure out how to have sustained savings for nuclear, but nuclear is really that viable large energy source for the future to build industry, really drive America's economy.
One other important part of nuclear is it is an American-made technology, and America is a prideful nation. We have had a lot of great contributions to the world, and nuclear is certainly one of them. But if we don't work under the Delivering Nuclear Promise objectives to change that, to make sure we are still economically viable, we're going to lose that leading edge to another country. Nuclear will continue, and I want the United States to be a part of it. And I think that anyone in the public should be engaged with, this is an American brand. People respect our technological knowledge and management of nuclear energy. I'd like to see it stay, and I hope America can get behind that.